Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Will Cheese Fail sent in by you, the fans, to life'saglishtv@gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yep.
Hit me up with the sound of seeing that Augustin Farms 13-pound, 22,940 calorie bucket of food is 25% off at Amazon for Black Friday.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Listen, that's not a hashtag ad. I just opened up my phone, and for some reason, IGN deals, because, you know, I associate IGN with buckets of food, posted this 13-pound, 22,000, very specific, 22,940 calorie bucket of food. The fact that it's called bucket of food is like the least appetizing sounding thing I've ever seen. It's literally an industrial plastic bucket, and on there it looks like there's like, I don't know, is it like a mac and cheese, some potato, like mashed potatoes, gravy, and then some sort of like bolognese pasta thing. It is $54. That's 113 total servings for $54. I bet you that is about 30% real food. Oh, it's freeze-dried and dehydrated, so you rehydrate.
You gotta bring your food back to life? You gotta fucking give it CPR?
13 varieties! 13!
Nah, bro, I'm good. Thank you, though. It could be 75% off, and I ain't resuscitating my food when it gets here via Amazon Prime package. It's just not happening. To then kill it again and then eat it. I'm good.
That's one of the most disgusting, dystopian-ass looking things I've ever seen in my entire life. Either way, down in the bottom left, we got Maury the Blue Protoss. In the top right, it's Heckbats. The Red Zerg, who is aggressively expanding. We are on 3 base at 2 minutes.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. He's going
Right
for the
to
macro, and it seems as though Maury's going for macro as well. Very standard opening for Maury, and this is marked as a Will Cheese fail, so perhaps Heckbats is going to be the cheeser, and he's simply only getting these hatches for the larva, and he's just going to all in, because he is double getting gas early on alongside these 2 extra hatcheries as well. Still no metabolic boost being researched, although he just does not have the gas for it quite yet. We'll see if he immediately goes for it, or he decides to put down a Roach Warren. It's going to be a Roach Warren. Okay. So we are going to have some kind of all-in here. I've been noticing on LAGTV, we've had a couple of games here in the last month where people are going like fast roach into burrow, and they're burrowing their roach for faster regeneration, and then also for, you know, harassing purposes, or even just trying to end the game. The Adept is out here. Just picked off 2 of those lings. Doesn't know that there's a third quite yet. May see it here in just a second. That'll be awfully telling for him. Still wide open down here at the natural. You've got a gap here and a big gap here, so needs to be careful of a big run by. Now we've got a Baneling's Nest, and we've got Layer Tech going as well. 2 Adepts out, still no speed, and these 2 Adepts can do huge amounts of damage. 1 volley per ling when you use both the Adepts and or the drones. Scratch that. That Adept is dead. Knows he has a third. We'll pick off 2 drones here. Maybe 1 because he's going to get an extractor. But at least he's getting information. So, you know, so far so good.
Yeah, he's getting some information. I mean, yeah, we've seen variations. We've seen like a Ling, Baneling, all-in that like kind of converts into like a Roach thing. But given we have the Roach Warren already, it looks like maybe we might be going just straight to Roaches. Here comes the Oracle to get up here and do some work. The bases are spread far apart, and the queen count is, I think, just one at the main right now, so he might be able to get a little bit of work done there himself. But he does need to, after seeing that base way over there, he does need to, you know, the gears need to start turning. What are we going to be up against? We've got 3 base Zerg. We know that, you know, at this time in the game, that only means a couple of things. Here comes the drone harassment. Gonna get 3, 4, 5. Don't lose this for no reason. Oh, that's really shit. is what that
Yeah.
is. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, when you come up into a base like this and you're going after drones, there's a queen there. Don't even try and kill the queen because the natural queen will be able to go up there very, very quickly. So by the time you're about to kill the queen, if you end up actually being able to kill it, because oftentimes the secondary queen will have enough to transfuse the first queen before it's about to die, and you'll end up losing your oracle without really doing any crazy damage. So when you come up here and you don't see a spore crawler, it's the opportunity for you to shift right-click on every single drone that you can. Once that oracle gets to about 50%, 40% health, that's when you're going to want to throw off a revelation if you have the energy to do it. If not, just dip off and leave, because you're not going to do a whole lot of damage. When you have two like this, it's the same thing. You're gonna focus them, and you're gonna use both of them to attack at the same time. You're not gonna try and attack two different drones, and you can just they just fry them just super quick.
Oh, well, he's going to get a revelation down, and then he's going to dip, because those two queens are going to pose too much of a threat, and he's going to get out of there. Meanwhile, Heckbats is looking to finally do a little bit himself. He's tired of getting harassed without being able to return the favor. We've got a couple of Adepts and a couple of Steves here. That will be more than enough to stop this, especially given he's trickling in a little bit here. Here comes those two Oracles as well. Some more Roach following up. And, well, I was expecting... I didn't realize until just now, and so I apologize. There is no Warp Gate research.
No, I mean, this
Done.
guy is shit in the bed something fierce. Finally does something right and uses the energy to give more to the Oracle. The fact that there is no Warp Gate at 6 minutes and 35 seconds is unacceptable. It really is. And if he would have just had the Warp Gate research, these roaches would have never have made it inside this base ever, forever, amen. And now it looks like it's just going to be game over. I don't see where the cheese is. This is not a Will Cheese fail. This is a normal fucking silver level shenanigan type game. That's exactly what this is. And it's painfully just, how do you not get Warp Gate research after all this time? I understand you're trying to preserve as much gas as possible to get an Oracle you barely did any damage with. But, like, at least get yourself Warp Gate research. I mean, you were cool enough to go ahead and get yourself a third base, and now, for the first time in forever, streaming down units one by one actually seems to be the play, and it seems as though we do have Burrow now available for Heckbat, so if he wants to be a dick, he can start burrowing one roach at a time before the Void Ray kills him, and that way all of the other roaches are continuing to fight. So, in positions like this, you never want to burrow all of them. Burrow one at a time. Before it dies, burrow. Have the others fight. Just, like, you burrow this now. Boom.
Oh, boy. Well, a couple of Zealots at least get in. Another Void Ray is out. I mean... Heckbats is doing a lot of work here, but he could have definitely, I think, focused better than he did. He's going to get rid of this.
He wins.
He's going to notice the third.
Yeah.
He's going to get in here and do untold amounts of damage to this expansion down here at the third, as Mori is frantically bouncing back and forth. And every fiber of my being is trying not to make a "you are not the father" joke right now, despite the fact that that's not how you spell Mori whatsoever. This is brutal. Again, so just so we're clear,
use your oracles, brother. Like, I know you. Like,
if Mori had gotten Warp Gate research, which is what, 50 gas?
Yes.
In terms of like having
50-50.
gas. Then this none of this happens.
Yeah.
And yet,
use
somehow.
Oh my God, man.
Somehow, he's in it because Void Rays are pretty good against roaches, and his opponent has not been able to, get units here fast enough to really close this out. And eventually, if he isn't fast enough, I mean, the Void Ray count will get to a point where all these roaches are just getting melted, and he is not transitioning out of it back home. He's not, to my knowledge, I'm not seeing, oh no, I lied. He does have a Hydra coming, so he does have an answer. So Mori is basically up shit's creek without a paddle. I mean, that's really...
Yeah,
He's gonna have to put in some serious work here.
Seriously, finally a revelation. Like, I don't know why he didn't use revelation while he's in here. He allowed, like, 15 probes to die when he could have just used a Revelation, had the Void Rays and or Oracles kill off all of the rest of the ground. He manages to keep everything here alive. Needs to use the extra energy to basically feed these Oracles so that he can continuously do Revelation, because just putting down a Robo at this point to get an Observer just ain't the play, especially since you already have 2 Oracles out here on the field. He's got 4 Void Rays, like a couple of Zealots, and very little probes left. It seems as though Heck is looking around the map to make sure there's no Ninja here. He is transitioning into Hydra. Mori could have done more and held a lot easier and kept a whole lot more probes alive, and may have actually kind of been in this game. And in a weird way, he's still kind of in the game, but once there's enough Hydras out, there's already 7, it's going to be extremely difficult for Mori to really get back into this on any real scale. He's sitting only on 13 probes to the 45 drones of Heckbats. He's also got 3 hatcheries and a 4th for a Ninja up at the top left. Meanwhile, back here, we've got a decent amount of army starting to work their way up. He is spreading creep as well, so if Mori decides to get a little bit aggressive and move out, it would be catastrophic for him, because these Hydras are going to be able to move very, very quickly. Putting down a cannon here is some of the most useless 150 minerals that one can spend, okay? If you're in the lower leagues and this sort of shit happens, the last thing that you want to do is start to get defensive and putting up cannons. Yes, I understand he's got Burrowed Roach, oh my goodness, but you've got Oracles. You will be able to see these things with Revelation, and at this point, you need to get all of your resources into building probes and an army. Use your stasis up through here, not on the ramps. Try and trap them. Cut down their armies the next time they come in, and then try and get a favorable fight so that you can somehow get yourself back into this. That's a decent stasis. See what happened? Now his army has basically been cut in half. Unfortunately for him, the meat and potatoes is still here, and it's really just the vegetables that got screwed here, and who likes eating broccoli? Oh, and there goes this.
Yeah.
No?
Oh, no.
Okay,
No.
cool.
Oh.
Okay, there it is.
No. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot of Hydra.
It's over.
There are no batteries here.
No.
Like, not
game.
a single battery.
GG.
Bruh. Yeah. So moral of the story here, moral of the story here for Mori is, you cannot skip Warp Gate for 6.5 minutes. And then and this is, this is true for all Protoss. You've got to know at some point, if you're down 2 base, you're down 3, you're on the defensive, especially, well, this guy, no cannons, but yes, batteries everywhere. And maybe he would have been able to claw something out of here like we've seen in the past on LAGTV, but unfortunately he doesn't. Heckbats takes it, and yeah, definitely not a cheese.
No.
Definitely just a standard game. And I guess shout out to Heckbats for closing that out and not letting it get out of hand.